In ancient Greece, one sacred ritual endured for nearly 2,000 years.
Each year, thousands gathered in Athens to begin the sacred journey. Before the mysteries began, the initiates purified themselves in the sea. At night, the great procession began along the ancient sacred way. Beyond the hills stood Eleusis, the sacred heart of the mysteries. Here, the sacred rites honored the ancient store of Demeter and Persephone. Demeter was the goddess of grain, harvest, and the life of the earth.
But one day, Persephone vanished into the shadowed world below.
In grief, Demeter wandered the world searching for her daughter. Without Demeter's blessing, the fertile earth began to wither. The suffering of the earth soon reached the ears of the gods. Without Demeter's power, famine threatened the entire world. At last, a message was sent to the dark kingdom of Hades. Hades agreed to release Persephone back to the world above. When Persephone returned, the earth awakened once more. From this myth, a sacred ritual was born at Eleusis.
Those who arrived were known as initiates of the mysteries.
They prepared themselves for a ritual that few outsiders understood. Within these walls stood the great hall known as the Telesterion. Here, the deepest secret of the Eleusinian Mysteries would unfold. Inside the Telesterion, thousands waited in silence. Priests of Demeter began the sacred rites.
The ancient story of Demeter and Persephone was revealed.
Symbols of life, death, and rebirth were revealed to the initiates. For many, this moment changed how they understood death. The mysteries promised something few religions dared to offer. Initiates believed they had glimpsed the meaning of life and death. For them, death was no longer a final darkness. They saw existence as an eternal cycle of loss and return. This belief gave comfort to generations across the ancient world. Over time, the mysteries spread far beyond the city of Athens.
Pilgrims came from distant cities across the Greek world.
The mysteries welcomed people of many lands and backgrounds. Even during Roman rule, the ancient ritual continued. For centuries, the sacred fires of Eleusis continued to burn. For generations, the mysteries continued beneath the same sacred stars. Yet the world around Eleusis was beginning to change. New beliefs were spreading across the Roman world. In the year 392, the ancient rites were forbidden. After nearly 2,000 years, the Eleusinian Mysteries fell silent. Centuries later, the ruins of Eleusis began to reveal their secrets. Archaeologists uncovered the massive hall known as the Telesterion.
Yet the deepest secrets of the mysteries remain unknown.
What happened inside the sacred hall was never fully recorded.
But the mystery of Eleusis still echoes through history.
For ancient initiates, the mysteries offered something rare.
They believed the ritual revealed a deeper truth about existence.
Life and death were not enemies, but parts of a single cycle.
Just as seeds disappear into the earth before rising again, so too, the soul was believed to rise beyond death.
For ancient pilgrims, Eleusis offered hope beyond the grave.
They believed the mysteries revealed the hidden order of the universe. The rhythm of nature mirrored the destiny of human life. Life faded, yet always returned in another form. In Eleusis, death itself was part of the eternal cycle. For nearly 2,000 years, pilgrims walked this sacred ground. Generations came seeking answers about life and death. The mysteries taught that life moves in endless cycles. What was buried in darkness could rise again in light. Perhaps this was the greatest secret of Eleusis. Yet the true secret of Eleusis was never written down. The deepest moment of the ritual remained hidden forever. But the message of the mysteries endured through history. Life, death, and rebirth were never meant to be feared. For the initiates of Eleusis, death was only another beginning.
For nearly 2,000 years, the ritual endured without interruption.
Kings, soldiers, philosophers, and farmers all came to Eleusis. All were seeking the same answer about the mystery of existence.
What they experienced inside the temple changed their understanding of death.
And yet, the true moment of revelation remains a mystery. For centuries, the mysteries shaped how people faced the unknown. The ritual offered hope where fear once lived. In nature, they saw the promise that nothing truly disappears. Just as Persephone returned from darkness each year, Perhaps this was the final truth whispered at Eleusis.